Hi everyone, I'm Earl Serbo from grade 11 TVL-ICT under the section of St. Veronica. In this video, I'll teach you how to disassemble and assemble a system unit based on what I've learned. But before that, let's first discuss some occupational health and safety rules for us to be safe and prevent injuries and deadly accidents. First, we need to clear our workspace. Second, we need to avoid liquid materials, beverages, and foods in the workspace. And lastly, we need to power off our computers for our safety when not in need. We also need some PPE like anti-static wrist wrap, but since I don't have that kind of tool, I didn't use that in my video. So I hope you learned something by watching this video, and I hope you can also influence others and also teach others. Let's now jump into the video and let us learn how to disassemble and assemble system units. The first step that we need to do is to make sure that all external cables are unplugged. It is very essential to check each wire so we're 100% sure about our safety. Second is we need to remove the shell or case of our system unit for us to have access and to see the interior of our system unit. We just need to unscrew the screws that locks the shell so we can start disassembling. Third is to unplug the cables that are connected to our motherboard for us to disassemble well and avoid damages. Fourth is we need to remove the modules that are attached to the motherboard, like what can you see in the video. We need to remove the RAM and other modules. Fifth is supposed to be the removal of a motherboard, but in my case, since I use a different type of system unit, we need to remove first the hard drive so we can make a way to remove our motherboard safely. Sixth is the removal of the motherboard. We just need to unscrew some screws and gently pull out our motherboard. We should always pull it out gently and safely. Seventh is we need to remove the CPU fan that is attached to our motherboard. It helps our system unit and CPU to cool down and prevent overheating. And lastly, we need to remove the power supply. The reason why it should be on the last stage is that it is the heaviest part of the system unit. It should be the last that we will get to our system unit to protect also some parts, especially the motherboard. I showed how to disassemble the system unit. Now we'll move on to the assemble. We'll do the same thing as disassembling, but we will do it in a reverse way. Now we will jump again into the video and learn how to assemble system unit. We will attach the power supply first because like what I said earlier that it is the heaviest part. We need to put it first to protect some parts and avoid damage. Second is we need to attach the CPU fan to our motherboard. We just need to screw it using the screwdriver and make sure it is very tight and safe. Third is we need to attach the motherboard to our system unit, and it's essential to make sure the screw is tight so it is protected and safe. Fourth is we need to put our hard disk. It is also important to handle and put it gently because it is a heavy part of the computer. Fifth is, we will attach the RAM and other modules back to our computer. Six is, in this part, we will attach the cable and wires that are connected to the motherboard. It is important to attach them gently and make sure that it is attached in the right place and properly. Seventh is, now we will cover our system unit by its case and screw it so the interior part of our system unit will be protected and safe. Lastly, we will now attach the external cables and now we're done. Once again, I'm Earl Florence Villano Serbo and I hope you'll learn from my tutorial about how to disassemble and assemble system unit. Thank you so much and adios!